Hello everybody, welcome back here to franktortorici.com. If you're joining me through my website, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Create Your Health, NextGen, I'd like to welcome you guys as always. Today is November 30th, 2011. It's Wednesday, and this past weekend on Sunday, on 60 Minutes, they aired an interesting piece that I felt like I wanted to touch, and whoever did not see it, I'd love to get you guys to check it out. I will post the link below in the description area. 60 Minutes basically aired a segment, and the segment was entitled Tweaking Tastes and Creating Cravings. Tweaking Tastes and Creating Cravings. Basically what they're going to show you guys in this little segment, it's funny because over the years doing what I do, you get so many people questioning your beliefs and saying you're crazy and that, oh, your great-grandmother ate it, so, you know, why are you going crazy eating this organic food and this and that. But this program, this segment on 60 Minutes really brought all of those haters, if you will, some light, I'm hoping, because as you can see, if you believe that when you're drinking an orange juice or eating, you know, Raisin Bran cereal or a certain type of beef noodle stew or something like that that comes in a package and right into the microwave, anything that you guys that are watching this that think that fast food and on-the-go food and microwave food and canned food and diner food and deli food and all that stuff, all you guys that like to debate with people like myself and others that food is food, this segment really brings it to light, because basically what these corporations are doing and all these big conglomerate food companies, they have a team of brilliant scientists that go out into the wild and taste all different types of fruits, different herbs, etc. They basically are able, they have, you know, some of the most amazing palates in the world, if you will, and they do a whole survey and intake on the different forms of the taste. They actually have a device that they show that they're able to stick into like an orange, if you will, and get the actual DNA and coding from the actual fruit, if you will. And what they try to do is they take that sample from the wild and they do whatever they can by any means necessary to duplicate that taste in a laboratory with all different forms of chemicals and synthetic compounds. So anytime you see you know, real orange in a Lifesaver candy, or again, like I said before, if you see like a beef noodle stew in like a cup, basically that beef noodle taste is really coming from a liquid tincture dropper. And we saw this exposed, this concept, if you guys have not checked it out already, Fast Food Nation. They actually did a film, it was a book, and they brought it onto the big screen with Greg Kinnear starred in it. And you see a segment where he goes into a lab and they put a dropper full of liquid in his mouth and they're like, here's your Big Mac, and it tasted exactly like a Big Mac. That's exactly what this segment on 60 Minutes has shown. So for all of you naysayers out there that think that I'm crazy, or I could say we're crazy, the movement of food consciousness, I definitely recommend you check out this segment. And for all you guys that are on board with this movement and are dealing with people in your lives like I'm speaking about that are always saying, oh, that's BS, my great-grandmother ate whatever she wanted, show them this segment. Food has changed. You no longer have to go and seek this information out. It is being actually pushed into our face now. I personally think these corporations are just doing it to let us know what they're doing, and there's really nothing you're going to do about it unless you become more self-sufficient with how you get your food or getting to know your local farmers at your farmers markets. I recently read an article, I think it was yesterday, that they're getting closer to actually growing meat in a laboratory, cloning meat and growing it in a laboratory. We're on some like space odyssey journey now with our food sources. It's really coming to a head. So you guys, we just got to keep passing these videos along, keep these topics on fire on all the social networking sites so people are aware that food is medicine and that everything that we rely on for food to be our medicine, when we follow the standard American diet, the SAD diet, it is actually a complete dead food with absolutely zero nutritional value. There's nothing you can get from these types of synthetically based foods. And that's what they touch on. These scientists want to create these flavors that keep you craving more. They keep you hooked and addicted to these foods. So it brings us back. Food is a drug, especially when you're dealing with synthetically based foods. They're all drugs. They are going to trigger different parts of the brain. You're going to be in a state of confusion as to what's food and what is synthetic food. Your body will not even know the difference anymore because it will just be relying on these chemical compounds for what we think is vitality, but really it's just a fake high that we come crashing down on, which is why everyone needs caffeine to get going, antidepressants to put a smile on their face, etc. So if you guys have not subscribed already, please click the subscription button here on YouTube. It is free. You can check me out at franktortorici.com, Facebook, Twitter, Create Your Health, and NextGen.com at times as well. So again, please pass this video along. This is an important topic. This is not no conspiracy. It was broadcasted all over the airwaves on 60 Minutes this past Sunday night. Check the link out below and feel free to post comments and pass them along. Peace and love, everyone.